Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Liverpool Connection podcast. I'm Glenn, and I'm joined with Darren today to discuss the absolutely exhilarating game, Liverpool 0, Crystal Palace 0. But before we get into that shit show, a little bit of admin. If you haven't, please check out our episode with Paul Walsh. It came out a couple of days ago. It's absolutely fantastic. Really, really honest interview, and it's a great watch. And also, we've got coming out this week an interview with Chris Kirkland as well. Another really great interview, talking about his time with the Reds and also his battles with mental health as well. So two great listens that we've got coming up. And yeah, it might cheer up for what we've just witnessed today. Darren, well, where should we start with this, mate? Where should we start?
I'm about to have a battle with mental health after watching that. Oh, yeah. I mean, absolute shower of shite, wasn't it? Yeah, from start to finish. This wasn't very good, was it? I mean,
mate, I actually fell asleep. I dozed off twice.
Did you?
That second half, yeah. Do you know, like, I never fell for more than 5 minutes, but when you can feel your eyes are going and you're like, oh, like that. I don't know why. I should have just went back to sleep.
Last season, you would never pass out during a match, would you? Because you're just so you're watching some amazing football. That what we just watched wasn't amazing, and sometimes it wasn't football either.
Yeah, it was.
It was atrocious. It sounds like you've been screaming at the telly.
No, do you know what? I haven't actually. I'm just half waking up because I'm like, oh my god. But should we start with the team? Should we start with the teams or not?
Yeah, we have to start somewhere, right?
11 players played, and they were all crap. But
yeah.
I mean, after Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever we played last, only the best. Only the best from us. I didn't have a clue we would play, to be honest with you. So when you sent me the team, I was a bit like, all right, sound. Were you surprised?
Surprised? Yeah, no, not really. The one player I was surprised it started was Hendo, to be honest. I mean, this is the fourth straight game he's played. So, I mean, you could tell. Yeah, 100% you could tell. Very leggy again. Obviously with Nunes with his shoulder, he can play against Madrid. That I'm sure that was where he got like a shot in his arm, and then it kind of flared up again. But Jota's still rusty. You can defo tell. The midfield, though, you go back to that. That's the biggest change, bringing Milner in and Keita. Keita was shocking.
Yeah, he didn't do well. I think it's a difficult one, isn't it? If you try and put yourself into the manager's shoes, I think you probably can see why Bajcetic never played again. You want to try and take him out of the firing line because obviously he got a little bit of criticism in the week. He struggled a bit, but you're playing against the best midfielders in the world, so you can sort of see why you would want to try and take him out. Fabinho's played a lot over the last couple of games as well. Obviously Thiago's out, so it is a difficult one, isn't it? I don't know what's going on with Curtis. But Curtis on the bench today.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Right. So and he's not come on again either. So
and Cavallo.
Yeah, he was as well. But I would never thought that he would have played centre mid away at
Palace.
Yeah, it was. I think that's what was a little bit of a surprise. Like you say, it was good to get Jota back. I mean, he is such a clever player, Jota. I mean, even some of the things today, he never got totally right, but he is such a clever player. He's got great movement, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But
is that it?
But first half, it's just going to be just me and you just laughing every half an hour.
Well, I mean that's a funny thing too, because some people were just saying after after a Sky Sports interview with Klopp. He's just smiling and laughing. But I mean, that's all you can do, isn't it? At the moment,
Yeah.
It's just like a never-ending. Like you just keep hitting the wall over and over again.
To be fair, like again, I am clutching here. I'm not saying I'm not, but if you were going to say, and if you're going to look it back to like Brentford, Wolves, those sort of games, we're not necessarily getting cut open and cut open and cut open. I think in today, a lot of them were just absolute shocking mistakes that we never got punished by. So there's little bits of pluses there that they weren't. But I wonder if you were Palace, would you not be thinking like? And obviously, you know, you spoke to John the other day from the Palace supporter. I wonder if you're thinking, if you're a Palace fan, I wonder if you think, why didn't you go at them? Why didn't you go and try and be a little bit more adventurous? You know, in the second half, because we
he just sent me a message as well.
Did he?
Yeah, he was just like, it was he was at the ground. And he said, at least, because I said that match was a, absolute shower. And he was like, it was all right at the ground. At least there was a bit of bite, but it wasn't the best. Never a 0-0.
Yeah, I mean, both teams did have both teams hit the ball, didn't they? And both teams did have a couple of chances. I can see what he's saying. Both. I mean, we've had probably 3 or 4 there. I mean, Salah's hit that one in the second half, hasn't he? But
yeah, Gakpo. I think like he should have scored. He should have scored that.
He went around the keeper maybe, but who am I to tell Gakpo about finishing? But they had a couple as well, didn't they? But that was more from our poor decisions.
Yeah, I mean that's like the word, the word of the season.
Yeah,
mistakes. We just keep making the same basic mistakes over and over again. Like I was told John, and I just had a feeling it was going to be a draw. He said the same thing. It's just we're just doing the simple things wrong, and I think that's what annoys me the most, because we know these players are good. We've seen it, but it just seems that sometimes like they've never played together before. They're so just not cohesive, There's a big word.
Yeah,
never used that word on the pod before. Cohesive.
The passing itself, the amount of times Liverpool give the ball away so cheaply, it's absolutely shy, isn't it? Anyway, second half, I think there was about a 15-minute period in that second half where Liverpool actually looked quite good. I use the word quite good. A little bit better. Quite good, probably being a bit too kind, but they did have a little bit about them. They were sort of creating chances. They won the Salah one. There's a little bit of nice movement when Harvey come on. I think Harvey for that first 15 minutes really helped us out. A little bit of creativity, a little bit of enthusiasm, the nice sort of combinations between him, Trent, and Salah. But then after that, it just, I don't know. There wasn't much in the game, was it, from our point of view at all?
Yeah, I mean, like Fabinho doing his dark arts again. Have to do a few tactical fouls, to stop them going through the middle. I thought Robbo was pretty poor, giving away, the free kick. And as soon as he gave that free kick away, I'm thinking, oh no, Palace are going to do it. That's the thought I have now.
Yeah, it's everyone's fault to be fair, isn't it? But I thought Robertson was poor. Yeah, the amount of times that we allow crosses in our box. Now Trent was shocking, with some of his passing, especially from like in a defensive position. Now he got caught twice, just
all watching.
Yeah, or just even dwelling on the ball when he was in possession with one of them. But Robertson's it's been a bit of an issue. There's a couple of times in that game where he just doesn't get out to the cross quick enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, You're just basically letting them put free crosses into the box.
Well, one of my issues also, I've been noticing that we're trying to play out from the back and trying to get too cocky at times, and we're getting caught. You know, that the whole like Virgil Robbo combination was getting shut down very easily. And then, you know, we boot the ball and we've lost it. We give it straight back to him. It's like everything, you know, that can go wrong is going wrong for us at the moment. I mean, I'm to the point, as we've, you know, you've said to me, you'd love for the season to already be over. You know, it's like we're talking, you know, before this game, we're just going, oh, we're only 7 points away from fourth. And then we put a performance in like that, you know, then it's, you know, if Spurs beat Chelsea tomorrow, then it's 10 points. Or no, it'll be, no, yeah, right, yeah.
Mate, I'm not even looking
at 9. It'll be 9 or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it just seems to just be.
I think I was just going to say, like, I'm not even looking at forehead because I can't see Liverpool winning 2-3 games in the bounce. I just
no,
can't.
not a chance.
You've got Spurs, and Spurs aren't very good, but they'll pick up more points from the end of the season than us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think it's we've got Wolves on Wednesday night. Do you know what I mean? It could be anything. We don't have a clue.
I'm not even up for it.
Well, after watching that game, I don't think you'd want to be up. I don't think you'd want to watch even football for about another month.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? What was your thoughts on Gakpo?
I mean, he did all right, you know. I mean, I like him as a player. I thought against Madrid he was good. Against Newcastle, I thought he was good. Today, just one of those, wasn't it?
I just think he picks up nice bits of space, and I think he's starting to slowly. You can sort of see what we're trying to do with him, don't you? With him playing, he's been playing those central positions a lot more now as well.
Just with Núñez out now and Jota coming back in, you know, I'm sure they, you know, obviously do stuff on the training ground. But when you're in a match, it's a bit different. You know, Gakpo hasn't really worked probably with Jota, you know, as a front three. So, you know, it's going to take him time. I'm just, you know, we're going to limp over the line. You know, I still can't believe there's 15 matches.
But you're happy you made me do the story ones, aren't you?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, but it was nice, you know, yesterday to kind of talk to John about, you know, today's match.
It's a nightmare now speaking to me.
No, it's a nightmare. Yeah, thanks. But well, I feel even. Well, no, I don't feel anything because one of you's that's got to do the Wolves preview.
I know. I'm trying to get off that one. But yeah, all right. Well, there's not much we can. I mean, should we even, for a laugh, should we even say a man of the match? The referee for blowing the whistle at the
end. I'll give it to Alisson.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
By the way,
he was able to hold on to some balls.
How funny was it? Well, not funny, but it just, if there's any moment that wants to sum up our season this year, it was that free kick.
Yeah.
It was going absolutely top bins, wasn't it? And then it hit Henderson in the head. So
yeah, I mean, it's one of those that was going in the top bin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's hit him in the head or in the shoulder.
And then it's Endo in the edge. Yeah, I mean that's our season so far. It's just like, good Lord, but it's frustrating, you know. It's, I mean, clean sheet. I guess that's the positive.
Yeah.
You know, you've always got to put a spin on the game, and I think clean sheets away from home at Selhurst, which is a tough place to go, you know. But just got to pick ourselves up and go again on Wednesday, and then the following Sunday's the another massive match against United. I mean they're on a high, so
let's not go that far. Yeah, I can't.
Maybe Canute might be back for that.
Yeah, well,
but yeah, it's not a pleasant time for us at the moment.
It's not, mate, but you don't, I don't know what the saying is. You don't laugh at yourself. Who can you laugh at or whatever. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. If anyone is tuning in, if you're not, I don't really blame you, to be honest.
I actually think this one is a bit better than the Madrid one, though.
Oh, mate, the Madrid one, like we were absolutely took out of everyone, didn't it? Just the way it happened. Yeah, it's obviously nowhere near as bad as that, but
the good times will be back for this club. I can assure you. I mean, well, do you want to do a quick? What did you think of Klopp's presser pre-match about
transfers?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't take much of it. To be honest with you, I don't know. I didn't take much of it because I haven't a bloody clue what's going to happen.
Well, I saw people are taking bits and bobs from what he said and spinning their own narrative. This is Klopp calling out FSG. Well, it's not. He's putting. I'm sure he's talked to John Henry, and there are, whatever anybody thinks, there is gonna be money available in the summer. Not maybe not 300 million what most people want, but he is right in saying we've got to first see who's leaving. I mean,
yeah, I can't even think about that sort of stuff at the minute, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, seeing a couple of extra players come in would be great, or even just seeing some of our lads come back. I mean, I can't wait to see Diaz.
Yeah.
I really hope he's back in the next few months. Just someone that's going to run around a lot and just have loads of enthusiasm. I tell you what, we didn't have miss Thiago. There's been a few games where there've been dogs of games, and then Thiago's on the pitch, and you're like, I mean, that didn't have miss him today as well. But
yeah,
I can't even think that far ahead really. But listen, do you want to leave it there?
Please.
I'm gonna go and have a sleep now. Right, thank you everyone for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And remember to catch both of those episodes with Paul Walsh and with Chris Kirkland. Thanks everyone. Stay well, look after yourselves, and see you later.